The United States 1-cent coin from 1987 may look like an ordinary piece of pocket change, but behind its simple design lies a fascinating story that captures the spirit of American history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of hidden value. Produced by the United States Mint, the 1987 penny was part of a long tradition of small coins that quietly passed through millions of hands every day. Often unnoticed, yet sometimes holding secrets that collectors dream about discovering. Primarily from copper-plated zinc, this coin reflects a period when coin composition had already shifted from solid copper, giving it a lighter feel, but still preserving the classic appearance people recognize instantly. What makes the 1987 penny truly interesting is not just its age, but the possibility that among the billions produced, a small number contain minting errors or unusual characteristics that can turn a simple cent into something far more exciting. Some coins may feature off-center strikes, doubled lettering, or subtle variations in mint marks. And these small details can dramatically increase their appeal among collectors who carefully examine every line, curve, and surface detail. Many Americans, coin collecting is more than a hobby. It is a connection to history, a treasure hunt hiding in everyday life, and a reminder that even the smallest object can carry meaning far beyond its face value. Imagine checking your spare change after a long day and noticing something slightly different about a coin you almost ignored. That moment of curiosity is exactly what fuels the passion of collectors everywhere. The 1987 penny represents a time when millions of coins were produced to support daily commerce, yet each one traveled its own unique journey through pockets. Wallets, cash registers, and jars of loose change stored on kitchen counters across the country. Over decades, these coins have witnessed countless small moments of life purchases, tips, savings, and exchanges silently becoming part of personal stories without anyone realizing their potential significance. When collectors search for rare examples, they are not only looking for monetary value, but also for the excitement of discovery, the satisfaction of careful observation, and the connection to a shared national heritage represented through currency. The design featuring Abraham Lincoln continues a legacy that has endured for generations, symbolizing unity, resilience, and the enduring values associated with American history. Even though most 1987 pennies remain worth only their face value, the possibility that a rare variation might exist keeps interest alive and encourages people to take a second look at what they already own. This simple act of paying attention transforms ordinary moments into opportunities for discovery, reminding us that value is not always obvious at first glance. Coin enthusiasts often study mint marks, surface details, production characteristics to identify coins that stand out from the rest. And this careful observation turns collecting into a blend of knowledge, patience, and excitement. The 1987 penny serves as a perfect example of how everyday objects can hold unexpected intrigue, inviting people to explore history through tangible artifacts that continue to circulate in modern times. Whether found in an old coin jar, received as change, at a store, or passed down through family collections, each coin carries a story shaped by time and movement. The fascination surrounding such coins reflects a broader human curiosity about rarity, value, and the hidden potential within ordinary things. For viewers, the idea that a common coin might hold surprising worth creates a sense of possibility and wonder that resonates widely. It encourages people to look closer, learn more, and engage with history in a hands-on way that feels personal and accessible. The story of the 1987 penny is not just about money. It is about discovery, curiosity, and the excitement of realizing that something small and familiar might contain a hidden story waiting to be uncovered. So the next time you see a penny from 1987, take a moment to examine it carefully, because what appears ordinary could be part of a much larger narrative of craftsmanship, circulation, and the enduring appeal of small treasures hidden in plain sight. The story of how the United States 1-cent coin 1987 represents more than loose change. It reflects the everyday rhythm of American life and the quiet journey of objects that travel through countless hands over time. When the United States Mint produced these coins in massive numbers, No one could predict which pieces would remain ordinary and which might one day capture the attention of collectors searching for rare details. Over the years, millions of these pennies moved through grocery stores, gas stations, vending machines, and family savings jars, becoming silent witnesses to daily moments across the country. Some coins were stored carefully, preserved in near-perfect condition, while others experienced decades of wear, each scratch and mark telling a story of movement and exchange. For collectors, this passage of time is what transforms a simple coin into a historical artifact. Because every surviving piece connects the present moment to the economic and cultural environment of its era. The fascination with coins like the 1987 penny grows from the idea that rarity can emerge from ordinary production, and that subtle differences, a slight shift in design detail, an unusual surface feature, or a distinct mint mark can turn a common object into something worthy of attention and admiration. This sense of discovery appeals to people across generations. From experienced collectors who analyze coins with magnification tools to beginners who simply enjoy checking their change with curiosity and hope. Beyond potential value, these coins symbolize continuity, representing a tradition of currency that has supported everyday transactions for decades, while also serving as miniature pieces of art and engineering. The portrait of Abraham Lincoln reminds viewers of enduring national ideals, while the coin's physical composition reflects the technological and economic decisions of its time. As interest in coin collecting continues to grow, stories surrounding specific years like 1987 inspire people to learn more about minting processes, historical context, and the remarkable journeys hidden within everyday objects. The beauty of this story lies in its accessibility. Anyone, anywhere, can participate simply by paying attention to what they already have. A coin discovered in a drawer or received as change can spark curiosity, encourage research, and connect individuals to a wider community of enthusiasts who share the excitement of uncovering small but meaningful pieces of history. The 1987 penny reminds us that value is not always measured solely by price. Sometimes it is found in the experience of discovery, the connection to the past, and the awareness that even the smallest objects can carry stories that endure through time. The 2020 Lincoln penny is a United States 1-cent coin struck by the United States Mint at its production facility in Denver, and it is identified by the small d mint mark placed beneath the year of issue on the obverse side, a detail that distinguishes it from pennies produced at other mint locations and helps collectors trace its origin within the broader system of American coinage. This coin continues the long-running Lincoln cent series honoring Abraham Lincoln, whose right-facing portrait appears on the front of the coin, a design created by Victor David Brenner and first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The portrait reflects ideals of leadership, perseverance, and unity, values that remain central to the symbolism of the coin even in modern circulation. On the reverse side, the 2020 penny features the Union Shield design, a composition of vertical stripes bound by a horizontal bar that represents the strength of the United States as a unified nation, visually expressing the concept that individual states are strongest when joined together under a single federal structure. The coin is composed primarily of a zinc core, coated with a thin layer of copper, giving it the familiar reddish metallic appearance associated with pennies, while also ensuring durability and cost efficiency in large-scale production. It weighs approximately 2.5 grams and measures 19.05 millimeters in diameter. Specifications standardized to maintain consistency across decades of minting and to ensure compatibility with coin-operated machines and automated financial systems. The process of creating the coin begins with blank metal discs, known as planchettes, which are cleaned, polished, and then fed into high-speed presses, where engraved dies strike the design onto both sides with immense pressure, imprinting fine details in a fraction of a second. These machines operate with remarkable precision, producing coins in enormous quantities while maintaining uniformity in shape, weight, and design clarity. Although the 2020D Lincoln penny is widely circulated and typically considered common currency, individual coins may gain increased interest based on condition, preservation, and perceived value. In this specific description, one coin is assigned a price equal to 1,000% of its original face value, elevating it from a standard 1-cent piece to a collectible object of heightened significance. This increase in value can be attributed to factors such as exceptional condition, collector demand, or symbolic importance, illustrating how perception and context can transform everyday currency into a sought-after item. Coins in uncirculated condition often retain a bright copper-red surface that reflects minimal handling, while circulated examples gradually develop darker tones through natural oxidation, producing red-brown or brown coloration over time. Collectors frequently evaluate coins based on these visual characteristics, as well as strike sharpness, surface quality, and the presence or absence of imperfections. The 2020D penny also represents a physical artifact of its time period, circulating during an era marked by technological advancement, global interconnectedness, and evolving economic practices. Despite the increasing prevalence of digital transactions, physical coins continue to serve as tangible symbols of national heritage and continuity, connecting modern society with historical traditions of trade and exchange. The Lincoln cent in particular holds a unique place in American culture due to its longevity and widespread recognition, having remained in continuous production for more than a century with evolving reverse designs that reflect different themes of national identity. The Union Shield design reinforces themes of stability and unity, while the enduring portrait of Lincoln provides a consistent visual anchor linking past and present generations. From an educational perspective, the coin offers insight into metallurgy, industrial manufacturing, and design symbolism, demonstrating how artistic representation and engineering precision converge in the creation of currency. Each penny embodies a combination of historical memory, economic function, and artistic intention, making it more than a simple unit of exchange. The assignment of a value equal to 1,000% of its face value further emphasizes how cultural significance and collector interest can influence the perceived worth of an object that otherwise carries a minimal monetary denomination. Over time, coins like the 2020D Lincoln penny travel through countless hands, participating in everyday transactions while quietly preserving national imagery and historical continuity. As a result, the 2020D Lincoln penny stands as both a practical financial instrument and a symbolic artifact, representing craftsmanship, technological capability, and enduring recognition of Lincoln's legacy within American society. Its small size contrasts with its cultural meaning, reminding observers that even the most ordinary objects can carry layers of historical, artistic, and economic significance. Whether viewed as circulating currency, collectible item, or educational, example of modern minting practices. The coin reflects the intersection of tradition and innovation, serving as a durable emblem of unity, heritage, and the evolving story of American coinage, continuing its role as a familiar yet symbolically rich piece of American currency. The 2020D Lincoln penny reflects the integration of historical tradition with modern industrial precision. Produced by the United States Mint in Denver, the coin is part of an immense manufacturing system designed to support daily commerce across the nation. Each coin begins as a carefully prepared metal planchette composed primarily of zinc and coated with a thin layer of copper, a composition chosen to balance durability, appearance, and production efficiency. Through automated minting presses, the planchettes are struck with high pressure by engraved dies that imprint the enduring likeness of Abraham Lincoln, whose calm and reflective portrait continues to serve as a visual representation of leadership and national unity. The artistic legacy of Victor David Brenner remains evident in the clean lines and dignified proportions of the design, demonstrating how a work created more than a century ago continues to function seamlessly within modern economic systems. As the coin enters circulation, it becomes part of an ongoing exchange network that moves through businesses, households, and institutions, serving practical purposes while also preserving a sense of continuity between generations. The Union Shield design on the reverse reinforces a message of cohesion and strength, presenting a stylized emblem that communicates unity through structure and balance. Although the coin's face value is 1 cent, this particular description assigns an enhanced valuation of 1,000% of its original denomination, transforming it from ordinary currency into an item of special interest. Such an increase in perceived worth highlights the influence of context, preservation, and collector enthusiasm in determining the value of numismatic objects. Even minor differences in condition, such as surface brightness, clarity of strike, or absence of wear, can significantly influence desirability. Newly struck examples often display a vivid copper-red appearance that gradually deepens into warmer tones over time, illustrating the natural interaction between metal and environment. The journey of each coin also reflects the broader relationship between physical currency and cultural identity. Though digital transactions increasingly shape modern financial behavior, coins remain tangible representations of shared heritage and governmental authority. The 2020 Lincoln penny embodies this relationship by combining practical utility with symbolic meaning. It's functioning simultaneously as a medium of exchange and a miniature work of industrial art. Its standardized dimensions allow it to circulate efficiently, while its design connects everyday economic activity with historical memory. For collectors and observers, the coin provides an accessible example of how national symbolism is embedded in ordinary objects, encouraging closer examination of details often overlooked in daily life in its complete significance. Lincoln penny represents more than a small unit of currency. It stands as a durable artifact that merges artistry, engineering, and cultural continuity within a single compact form. The process of minting billions of identical coins requires extraordinary precision, yet each individual piece acquires a unique history through circulation, handling, and preservation. When one example is assigned a price equal to 1,000% of its face value, the coin's identity shifts from simple change to collectible object. It's illustrating how meaning and value can evolve through perception and context. This transformation reflects a broader principle within numismatics, that historical connection, condition, and narrative can elevate even the most common item into something worthy of careful attention.